Hey, what's up? I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. And when I say positivity, I mean being people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean. So be kind all the time. So today I'm back with another edition of the 5-color collab challenge. I'm so excited to be doing this for the second month in a row. I'd like to thank Jennifer Miller, aka Amethyst Winters on here, for inviting me to be a part of this collab. A little rundown on it is obviously it was started by Amethyst Winters, and basically what she did is she picked a group of women. It started out smaller and then she kept adding a few people and now it's 5, and each one of us pick a color and we all have to create a look using each one of our colors. So obviously since there's 5 of us, we each picked a color, so we have to use all 5 of those colors to create a beautiful look, and it's so much fun. It's really cool, and this is a great group of ladies. Besides Jennifer and myself, it includes Desi's Corner, Beauty with Andy, and Beauty Dreams by Naomi, and it's just such a great group of women to be in this group with, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to stop rambling and let's get into creating a 5-color challenge. This is a holiday themed look. Okay, so I just primed my eyes with my P. Louise base like I always do. And now I'm going to go in to my ABH Sultry palette because Amethyst Winters picked the color taupe. So I figured, I think I said that really weird, taupe. I don't, and I figured this color twig right here is a great color for, it is that color to me. So that's what I chose. I actually really love this palette. I think it's so pretty. I feel like it's a palette that kind of got forgotten about. And I feel maybe dragged a little bit when it came out, but I always thought it was really pretty. Didn't they re-release it or something recently? Or something like that? I'm gonna look into it. But I really liked it. I'm just gonna put taupe, or twig I mean, on my crease and waterline. Just really kind of rubbing it. Crease and waterline? Okay, that. My crease and socket area. Oh my goodness, lady. I love Jennifer, aka Amethyst Winters. She's such a bubbly, kind, sweet woman. I am so glad to have found her. I think she found me, actually. We had mutual people we watched, and somehow someone watched someone's video, and then we started following each other, and I talked to her on Instagram, and she's just a really, really lovely, sweet person. This color, it has a lot of color payoff. As you can see, I went in once and look how dark that already is. I'm actually going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to shear it out a little bit on top. Yeah, it's the Sultry palette I always forget about, but it's one of my feet. It's just so beautiful. Actually, I used the Sultry palette as my face palette too. So my blush is actually the red color Bloom in there. Twig is actually my contour. Birch is my bronzer, and Rose Quartz is my highlight. And then I did use a little bit of my Physician Formula Sparkle one as my highlight too, because Rose Quartz was a little red, so when I put it on my nose, you can still see it. It kind of gave me a Rudolph nose, which kind of worked for this time of year because we are doing a holiday look, but I didn't want it to be that red. I mean, it sort of worked. It's a little dark, but I was just playing around just to see if I could utilize different shadows and palettes and all that kind of stuff. It's not as smooth as I would have loved it, just because I think the color, I don't know, but it worked for the most part. Okay, so then the lovely Andy from Beauty with Andy picked in olive gold. I believe it actually might be this actual color from the picture she sent. So I'm using this. It's from the Pat McGrath little I Ecstasy palette. This is a Sublime palette, and this color is called, I believe they have them listed 1, 2, 3. I believe this would be 1, so this would be Sinful, and it's an olive gold. So I'm going to take this color just on a pencil brush, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone area to give it my little sparkle. At first I thought it might have been a little too dark to do it this way, but it actually ended up working really well. Andy's adorable. She's so cute. I love listening to her talk. I love that you get a real honest opinion on products. I love that her facial expression and the tone in her voice gives away exactly how she feels, and she doesn't even try and hide it. And I think it's great, and I appreciate that she doesn't always post, like, I post a lot of like positive stuff and I tend to stay away from like negative reviews and stuff, but I like that she posts things. If she's not happy with something, she will post it. Or if she had like a really bad experience, she'll share it with you. And I think that's actually, those are good things. But she's such a sweet, like loving, like lovable person that she's another one that I'm really, really glad to have found here on Facebook. She's another woman that I'm really glad to have found here on YouTube. Okay, and the color I picked this month was Forest Green. And to represent Forest Green for this look, if I can open my palette, that would be amazing. I'm using the Winky Luxe Mermaid Kitten palette because I love this palette. And I'm using the color Seaweed right here. This one. I love this palette. Oh my god. I mean, it's mermaid kittens. How can you not love that? And I'm just going to place Seaweed all over my mobile lid. I did actually get a decent amount of fallout with Seaweed. Not a decent amount, like just in like annoying places. So I did have to clean it up on my other eye, so I might have to do the same with this one. It is like a dark foresty green, so... And I made, you know, the choice to do my face makeup first. Like you can see it's falling in here. That's okay. And then I just want to take the brush that I had Twig on, which was the taupe color, and I just want to go through here and kind of blend the green and the taupe together where they meet, like, you know, right in there. So now that I have the green down, I'm actually going to go into Naomi's color, and she picked like a snow white kind of color. So I'm going to place some glitter glue down over the green color that I just put on, and I'm just lightly patting that on with my finger. And this isn't any special glitter glue. It's literally just a BH Cosmetics one, which is the same thing as like a NYX or anything else you'll get. And to give my eyes that little bit of snow sparkle, I'm actually staying with the Mermaid Kitten palette, and I'm going into this color Seafoam right here. And Seafoam is this really pretty color like that. And I'm obviously going to apply Seafoam everywhere I applied the glitter glue. It does have a slight like pinkishy undertone, but I really thought the way it sparkled, it kind of reminded me of that like pinkishy snow you'll see on like things at Christmas time. I don't know if you've seen it, and it just looked so pretty to me. So I'm like, this is what I'm going to use. And Naomi's such a wonderful person as well. I really like her. I find her to be like so classy and like glamorous. She's like a glamour person. Like when I watch her, I'm like, Naomi's glamorous, if that makes sense. And she's just really sweet too, and I really like her. So just like that, and then I'm just gonna run my brush that I had Seaweed on just where they meet, just to give it a little more like just to blend it in a little more. So it is looking like this so far. So Desi picked the color red. So to bring red into this look, I'm actually going into Colourpop's Cream Gel Liner in the color Venus, which is a red, and I'm going to put that on my waterline. I'm also going to go into a different red liner on my lid after as well to bring out the red. Desi's really nice too. I really enjoy her. She has a really fun, bubbly personality. Desi seems like she'd be like a cool kid to hang out with. I really enjoy her. One of her videos that I really liked is she bought the eyeshadow that like glows in the dark, and she did her makeup with it. It actually did glow in the dark. It was pretty cool, and it just was a lot of fun. I'm glad I'm getting to know her as well here on YouTube. Although I'm so behind on watching everyone's videos. I hadn't been feeling good and stuff. I feel like I say that in every video. I'm such a whiner. I'm sorry. And then with Christmas season and work and stuff, it's been a lot. So then for my under my lower lash line, I'm going to go back into Seaweed. And I'm going to pick that up on a small little pencil brush. Green is one of my absolute favorite eyeshadows. What's like your favorite eyeshadow to work with? Not to work with, but like just color-wise in general. I wouldn't say green's always the easiest to work with because it depends on the brand and the texture and the finish and all that fun stuff. But color-wise, I just think green is just so beautiful on eyes. I mean, green is one of my like favorite colors anyway, so that's probably why I like it. But it's just there's so many different shades of green in eyeshadows. I mean, just in general, and it just looks so pretty, and you can do so much with it. Oh my god. Such a dork. Okay, so it's looking like this so far. Okay, so this is my finished look right here. I really love how it came out. I think it came out Christmassy and fun. For the red liner on my eyes, I went into Phantasi Cosmetics cake liner in the color Transylvania. It looks like this. It's one of their water activated eyeliners, and what I activated it with was actually their elixir right here, and I just put a little drop in it and it gets wet, and then you just put it on your you know, your eyes like regular liquid eyeliner. It does take a minute or two to dry, so I do have to be careful, because I remember one of the times I put it on because I put it eyes and then I like closed my eyes a lot and then it like transferred up here. But as long as I'm careful and I like fanned it out, and it's pretty good and it lasts a while. This is still slightly wet, so I'm just gonna be really careful. And for my lips, I went in with Curst Cosmetics Lip Gloss Potion in the color Krampus, because it is perfect for this time of year and it smells delightful. I love it. I said that in my last video too. I'm wearing a very similar shirt, I realized, I believe, for my last video that went up, but I swear to God it's a different shirt. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how this came out. I had so much fun creating this look. I do feel like I was a little scatterbrained during this video, so I do apologize. You know, it's that time of year. I feel like everyone might be a little scatterbrained and everything. So thank you again to Jennifer Miller, aka Amethyst Winters, for inviting me to be in this amazing collab. And just something I forgot to mention was, for my inner corner, I just went in with Andy's color and I just pulled that gold from the Pat McGrath palette and then just put that in my inner corner. So anyway, I will have all of the ladies who participate in this collab listed below. Please, when you have time, go check them out. They deserve all your views. They are such wonderful individuals. They are fun. Like I said in my previous videos, what's great about them is they all love makeup, but everyone offers something slightly different to the table when it comes to makeup, which is great because makeup is so subjective. So it's so great to see different opinions and different styles and everything, excuse me, like that. So anyway, my celestial cupcakes, that is it for this video. So if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. I get it. It's okay. I'm not one of the cool kids, but I thank you so much for stopping by and spending this minute with me. I really appreciate it. I will still send you tons of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way just for stopping by. So thank you. As always, I will list everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles in case you want to follow me there. I post pictures of looks that I do not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are adorable. But of course, we are all biased when it comes to our fur babies, but oh well. I feel like I can't talk today. My throat's dry, and I just feel like I'm like slurring and stumbling all over my words. Such fun. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And remember, be you, do you, love you, and wear your face mask. Bye!